Hi everyone, how are you doing tonight? So I'm pretending I'm Lucy tonight by sprinting on a Wednesday night. Lucy should be able to pop in at some point depending how she's feeling. We'll see. And since I had to work last night and wasn't able to sprint, I've kind of really missed sprints for the last few days. So I thought, well, I could do it tonight. I do have to edit a video tonight that I'm working on, so I'm going to do that during the first sprint. But we'll see what happens. I also have the hockey game on the TV in the other room, so I'm hoping it doesn't reflect. I have it on mute, but it's just on because my team is playing. And apparently I didn't pay attention when I agreed to do sprints tonight, but that's okay. It's fine. I am reading Golden Filly by Lorraine Snelling. I am on, this is a 5-book bind up. It's a chunker here. It is juvenile fiction. The main character starts out as 15. Now she is 16. And I am on book 2 of this series. So book 2 is called Eagle's Wings. And we're following a jockey who has grown up on a horse farm with her dad training. What I'm kind of shocked about is how heavy this is with the illness of her father, because her father is dealing with cancer, and you find that out very early on in book 1. And I'm so shocked about it, but it's being handled really well. So yeah, this is what I'm reading tonight. And look, Lucy's in the comments. You gonna feel good enough to come on screen at some point, Lucy? No pressure. Totally up to you. And Tanya says hi to Lucy and Jeanette. Thank you, Tanya. Well, hello. So what are you reading tonight? Come on, share what you're reading, people. And Tanya is going to read The Imposter by Melanie Dobson. Melanie Dobson. I feel like I just talked about her in my anticipated releases. She's the one that has the Storied Life of... That doesn't sound right, though. I think that's her. I'm like looking. Oh, here we go. I'm like, where's my notes from that video? Yeah, Melanie Dobson, The Lost Story of the Abel. Nice. And Bethany is here. Hi, Bethany. And Jamie is here. Hello. I feel productive today. I finished my 2nd book of the month. Yay. And Jamie thinks I'm going to pick up Harp on the Willow by B.J. Hoff. I've never heard of that. Hi, Anne. I'm actually available tonight. Woo. Woo. And Bethany, I'm still trying to decide what my next fiction book will be. Anyone want to pick for me? Well, do you have any options to give us? And Kat is here. Hi, I'm reading Uncluttered Faith by Joshua Becker. It's a nonfiction. And Anne, I'm reading Let Me Be a Woman by Elizabeth Elliot. Tanya says this is an older book I've had on my Kindle set during the American Revolution. Interesting. Okay, and Lucy is going to go take a shower and then she'll try to come on the camera. Okay, that works. So I have a question. I have a shirt that I really like, a long sleeve shirt that has gone on sale. And I asked my best friend, how many colors of the same shirt could I own? So say it's not this shirt, but say I have this one in gray. Could I get one in black? Could I get one in blue? Could I get one in red? Like, how many colors of the same shirt can I own? My best friend was really nice and said, you could get 6 because it's available in 6 different colors. And I'm like, look, I'd have an outfit. I'd have a kind of a uniform for the week, right? But how many of the same style shirt is too many? Hi, Rachel. This is a fun surprise. I'm reading Finding Forevermore by Kelly Jo Wilson, an author's debut, borrowed through Kindle Unlimited at 75%, so I'll finish tonight. Nice. It is a surprise because Lucy had a tooth pulled today, and she normally sprints on Wednesdays, and she's was not feeling up to hosting sprints herself. So I'm hosting, and she hopes to pop on a little bit later. And Grandma Susan is here. Hi, I'm listening to The Bird of Bedford Manor by Michelle Griep. And Lucy, I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Yeah. And Tanya is asking, Kat, how is the Josh Becker book? And Bethany says, I have lots of options. That must make it hard. I'll decide on one during the first sprint. Okay. And Rachel says, as many colors as I have. Nice. I like you people because my best friends say the exact same thing. And Grandma Susan, as many colors as you want. There is one color I didn't like. So I'm like, well, you know, I could get 5. I mean, I do own 1, so that would get 4 more. But yeah. Jamie, get them all in color. Get them in all the colors. And Tanya agrees. Do all the colors. You are my kind of people. And Paige is here. Hi, I'm reading The Romance of the Forest by Anne Radcliffe. And Jenny, I'm reading My Lucky Charm by Courtney Walsh. And yes, Your Serpentine Excellency by Kate Stradling. I have never heard of that one. I have read the Courtney Walsh book. And Kat says to Tanya, I just started it today, but I'm getting a lot from it so far. I love Joshua Becker's books, blogs, and YouTube channel, so that's not a surprise. Okay. I've never heard of them. Oops. And Amy, I'm reading Across the Ages. Nice. And Susan said, nice of you to step in and host sprints. Thank you. Well, see, because I couldn't be around last night, so I'm like, I haven't had any sprints this week. I need to read. Except I'm going to edit during the first video. So that's not getting me reading done, but that's okay. And Katrina, oh, no, I read that as a different book. Katrina is reading Appalachian Summer, and so far I'm hooked. I was thinking that was the Michelle Shockley book, and that's not the Michelle Shockley book because it's Appalachian Song, right? Yeah. But I'm glad you're hooked. That's awesome. And Tanya says to Kat, I like his YouTube channel too. I've got that on my TBR list. Nice. And Lucy is going to be reading 2 chapters in the second book in the Wing Feather Saga, and then 2 chapters in Little House in the Big Woods. Grandma Susan says, so many great books. Paige says, I would buy it in every color of the rainbow if it was comfortable, and maybe multiple in my favorite colors. Nice. Kat, as many colors as possible. I always get every color that look good on me of a shirt or a sweater I like the style of. See, I do that for t-shirts with this little sweater. There's a t-shirt I have. I'm sure I own it in 4 different colors. I'm sure of it. But t-shirts are a little bit different because you don't always wear the t-shirt just by itself, whereas the sweater would be just by itself. But yeah, and I'm always cold. I need sweaters. So Lucy says, get all the colors. Then she asked, what color didn't you like? I didn't like the yellow. It was like a banana. The yellow looked weird. Wasn't a fan. Which is weird because I like yellow normally. It was just the shade. It wasn't a bright, like it was just, yeah, don't know. And Courtney Walsh. And Katrina, it's by Anne H. Yeah, I was thinking it was a different one. And I'm planning on reading Appalachian Song next month. Nice. Sorry, I didn't even say that. Anne H. Gabbard. She is from Kentucky, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. She lives in the South somewhere. Yeah. And Katrie says, so sweet of you to host sprints while Lucy isn't feeling up to it. I'll probably be in be a bit in and out, but plan to try and read possibly Penelope some. Nice. I loved that book. That was my favorite of the Easy series. I know that's not the name of the series, the Skymar series. And Tanya, I like Anne H. Gabbard. She's a great writer. Yeah, I've only read, well, no, I've read one other. I've read her Mystery at the Courthouse series. I don't know what the actual series is called. And I think it's really only one book that it happens at the courthouse. But then I also read a historical something. River, by the river, down, I don't know. I don't remember. And I liked it, but apparently it hasn't stuck in my mind because I can't think of it now. But, you know, it happens. Okay, so we're going to do a half-hour sprint. It is 8:10, so we're going to go to 8:40. Oh, Bethany, I have a question. Okay, I'm ready. And Anne says, I've only read one or two by Anne Gabbard, but I really like her writing. I need to read some more. Yeah, I wonder what that book was. Lucy, my favorite of the Skymar series, Two Twins. Yep. It was definitely my favorite. Sunny, I'm reading The Road We Follow by Nicole Deese. That is an author I have never read and really want to. Someday I will get to her. Someday. Okay, Bethany's question is, a while back I heard some people talking about the book Gold in Fire by Misty Woods. Now I can't find it anywhere. It's out of print and was just published maybe last year. Out of print and just published? Wow. I don't know. I don't recognize the name. Gold in Fire. Misty Woods. I don't know. Yeah, it was just published last year. 7 months ago. That is so weird. No, I don't want to change countries. Yeah, July 20th, 2025. I don't know. And Rachel says River to Redemption. Yeah, I think that might have been the one. Well, I could open my Goodreads and find out. That's not Goodreads. Apparently I can't use my phone. Yes, it was River to Redemption. And I have a Longest Story Trail on my TBR to read. But, yeah. So yeah, Amazon says it's out of print. Yeah, it does. That's really weird. I don't know. And Lucy says Penelope is basically me on paper. Nice. Bethany, I just wondered if anyone knew where I could find a copy. It sounded good to me. I don't know. Tanya, that cover is pretty. I've never heard of that book. Yeah. And Paige says, Lucy, I was able to get Mind the Gap from my library. Nice. I have not read that one, but I've heard really good things about it. And Jamie says, it might be that Amazon has flagged the author. I saw one of my authors on Instagram having issues with Amazon and them pulling her book. She is fighting the issue. Interesting. Huh. Lucy's saying hi. Yay for Paige, finding Mind the Gap. Right? Yeah. Hello, Denise. Here from Idaho. Nice. Okay, we're going to go into a sprint, and since it's now 8:15, we're going to go to 8:45 or 45 after, whatever time zone you happen to be in. Mark this comment here. And we're going to pretend that this is Ireland. It's really Scotland, but we're going to pretend we're in Ireland because all the Irish ones I found had rain, and it's been raining all day here, and I didn't want rain. So that's what we're going to have. Okay, so we will chat again in half an hour. Hello. We have a guest arrived.
Hello.
How you doing?
I didn't want to get out of the shower. It was so relaxing.
Yeah.
It was so awesome. I got one page read.
I got one chapter read and I finished editing my video. So
Yay!
get it exporting tonight.
Exciting. I love that. I'm so behind on your channel. I'm sorry. I'm behind on everyone's channel.
That's fine.
I've been so busy putting out videos.
You're on a roll.
Right. I've just been in the mood to film lately. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Enjoy it while it lasts, y'all.
Okay, where did we leave off? So Lucy was asking Bethany, did you try thrift books or reaching out to the author? And Lucy's laughing at me because I said Ireland, pretend it's Ireland.
I love it.
Well, when I was searching for Ireland, all I could find was ones with Celtic music and stuff, and I don't want music.
Yeah.
Period. Normally when I'm reading anyways. And then, I mean, with everything that's happened to you recently, I'm
Yeah,
not even
last week was a nightmare, so but be avoiding music henceforth.
And then all the other ones had rain. I'm like, I do not need rain.
But rain is so relaxing to read to.
Yes, but it's been pouring all day and like last night, today,
Perfect
and
reading weather.
like
I'm jealous.
tonight. So yeah, well, it's supposed to turn to snow tomorrow, but all our snow melted.
Oh, so did ours. It's like brown outside. It's
Yeah. This is when snow is not pretty anymore.
yeah.
Yeah. So Bethany said she did try thrift books. It's out of stock and I can't find the author's contact info. Yeah, I tried. I looked up the trailer and it was linked to a website address. And when I tried to go to the website, it said it was a suspicious website. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going any further. So I don't know. It was weird. And Denise is reading The Tale of Hilltop Farm by Susan Whiting Albert. And when I find something I love, I buy all the colors. Yeah.
Same.
And Cece's here. Hello.
Yeah, hi, Cece. Excuse the look, y'all. I just got out of the shower.
And Lee agrees. When I find something I really like, I also buy all the colors. I think you've convinced me to buy a couple more.
Do it.
Lee, I am reading When the Waters Came by Candace Sue Patterson and several middle grade books.
Now we're all curious, though. I want to see what shirt it is that you want to buy all the colors in and what colors are all available.
Well, it is the shirt I wore in my anticipated readers video that went out on Monday. I want to say, let me just double check. I'm pretty sure that's the shirt. I think it was Monday's video. Yes.
Okay.
So I have it in the red and I want it in the light gray and the white. And you know, gray and white.
Gray and white, the neutrals. But they're such staple colors. Like you can literally wear it with anything.
I told my best friend they really should have it in pink, but they don't.
Oh, that one was so cute. I did notice. And is that
with the stripe?
Is it part of it, or is that a necklace?
No, it's part of it. And then the arms have like cuffs, have the stripe, and then at the very bottom of the sweater there's a stripe.
It's so
that
cute.
Matches. So it's like trimmed in, yeah. But it comes in black and navy blue and white and gray and the yellow.
I think the yellow would be cute on you.
Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't. I think it's because like the stripes are black and it just looks weird to me. I don't know. I mean, it would look worse white stripes, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Do you feel like it would make you look like a bumblebee or something?
No, because it's not quite that yellow.
Oh, okay. Is it
No,
more of a
it's more of a
mustard?
pale. Yeah,
More of a
like
mustard?
no, more of a banana yellow, like a really light
Oh,
yellow. Yeah.
okay.
So
Maybe that one won't look like.
yeah, like it would be
I
really
can't.
light. So I'm
I
not
can't
sure.
see you in yellow.
No, I don't wear it very often.
But I like yellow.
So Jamie got 15 pages read. Katrina got to 25% and sorting my TBR into monthly prompts. Okay.
Nice.
Tanya went from 16% to 24% in her Kindle book.
Nice.
And Whitney, Lucy, I'm not in pain, but I am sick, so I will suffer with you this evening.
No, don't suffer. I don't want you to suffer. Sorry you're sick, girl.
Yeah. And Jamie, it's okay, Lucy. I'm behind on everyone's channels as well. It happens. It's hard to keep up with everyone.
I think there's so many of us. It's hard to keep up.
Right? Yeah. Whitney says hello to everyone.
Whitney.
Jamie says hi to Whitney, and I'm sorry you don't feel good. And Whitney is reading Theo of Golden by Alan Levitt and Just Friends by Haley Pham. And Kat got through one chapter, 16 pages. Oh, that's a long chapter. Whitney says thank you to Jay. And Anne got 7 chapters read, but they are short chapters. Wow, that's impressive, Anne.
Hi, Anne.
And Whitney says, Lucy, I also just got out of my hot shower. It's so soothing.
It is. When you're sick or when something hurts, it's one of the best feelings.
See, and Anne says, I'm also behind everyone's channels. See, it's just a common problem.
Ellie! Hi, Ellie!
Not reading yet, but when I do, I'll pick up Flame Theory by C.F.E. Black. I'm about 25% in so far.
I think he's a clean fairy tale retellings author.
Okay.
Or clean fantasy author or something like that.
Right. Yep. Okay, and Bethany says, my husband picked my next book. I'll be reading The Last Bookshop in London by Madeline Martin. I've heard of that, but I don't know anything about it.
Bookshop book.
Mm-hmm.
Anything with books I like.
Yes. And Em is here. Hello, Em.
Hi, Em.
And Whitney says, Bethany, I loved that book so much.
It sounds so cute just by the title. Just based on the title.
The Last Bookshop in London. Yeah.
London and bookshops. What more could you ask?
Right? Definitely. And Jamie says C.F.E. Black is a clean fantasy author. She's really good. I love her books.
Kind of thought I'd heard her before. Did I hear or she?
She said she.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it would explain why I don't recognize the name.
Yeah, that would explain why you don't. I'm not a big fairy tale retellings girly anymore, but coming around to fantasy. I don't dare say that in front of Reese. She'll be like, yay, Lucy's a fantasy girly now.
I've read one fantasy, and it was a fairy tale retelling. And Allie says, hi, Lucy, I'm glad to see you revived Dish.
Yeah. It's still swollen, but it's not as sore, and the bleeding has pretty much stopped, so.
Good.
I want more ice cream.
Yeah?
Steve got us Dairy Queen, and it was so good, and it felt so good on the gums, and now I just want more.
Yeah, definitely.
I want more.
And it's a good book. I enjoyed it as well. And Whitney says, the romance is more subplot, but it is so incredibly wholesome and sweet. It had me giddy, and I'm not a romance reader typically. Well, that's nice.
Cool.
And Allie says, I like it so far.
Yay!
And I think I'm starting to be a retelling girly now. I love Karen Whittemire and now Rachel Fordham. Yeah. I've enjoyed those ones, but those are the only fairy tale retellings I've read, really.
Well, what was the one that you were talking about that you read?
It was A Change of Heart by Madison Carlin.
Okay. And did you say that it was like realistic enough to feel
It was realistic enough that it didn't seem like a fantasy.
That's probably why you didn't mind it. Or did you not like it? Did you like it or did you not like it?
It was okay. I don't plan on continuing the series.
Okay. That's fair though.
Yeah.
You really aren't a fantasy. Like you are the
Not
you
at
and
all.
Anne. I think both of you are kind of like, nope, no fantasy.
Give me the real world right now.
Yeah.
I want ice cream, period.
Seriously, it's like, how do we not have any in our freezer right now? I need it. It's everyone's favorite flavor. You should tell us your favorite ice cream flavor. There's a question.
There you go. There's your question.
What's yours, Jeanette? The chocolate?
Maple walnut.
Ooh.
I would say. But I'm not really a ice cream person. It's too cold for me.
Oh, well, you're in Canada, so I guess I'll pardon you.
I'm just always cold.
People go ice cream crazy in the winter here. Like when I used to work at Perkins, which is like a burger joint akin to IHOP, we sold more milkshakes in the winter than we did during the summer. It's crazy. Like, I don't know what is wrong with people. Minnesotans are nuts.
I don't know. My husband loves ice cream, and actually, he got a Shamrock Shake tonight.
Ooh, yummy.
And yeah.
Cookies and cream.
So Jamie is working. Sorry, what?
I said cookies and cream is my fave, but sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's fine. See, I don't eat chocolate, so I haven't.
You don't eat chocolate at all?
I'm allergic to chocolate. I cannot have it.
You're the one that's allergic. I knew that. I'm sorry.
No, I do. So yeah. So Jamie says I need to work on my 50 states reading journal so I can film my February wrap up. And the bundled bookworm. I finally made it to another one. Sorry, what did you say? Anna? Anna. Okay.
Yep.
Yay.
Anna.
And Bethany's eating ice cream right now. To be honest, I was more excited about eating this than I was starting my book.
I love that.
And Allie says, I found my people. I just finished some ice cream too.
Yay! What flavor, Allie? That is the operative question.
And Tanya says, yes. Should that even be a question? Ever be a question? And me too, Jeanette. So maybe I'm a fan of Whitmire and Fordham more than retellings. Yes. I think so.
I haven't loved any of the retellings I've read thus far. And I've read a handful.
Have you read any of the Whitmire ones?
No. They're ones that I'm the most excited about reading because I love Whitmire so much. I love her.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I have a feeling I'm going to love them.
Yeah.
I don't think I've given any of her books less than like 4 stars, so.
And Jamie, I have so many retellings that I need to take a break from them, even though my Kindle book is a Snow White retelling, but it's more historical than fantasy. Okay. And Anne says, I enjoy realistic fairy tale retellings without magic or fantasy elements. Yep, that's me too.
You guys are twins.
And Katrina says, chocolate moose tracks.
Yummy. That's Steve's favorite too, I think.
Okay. What is the moose tracks part like?
It's like chocolate with little caramel inside of it, like chocolate candies with caramel inside, and then there's
Okay.
like caramel drizzled throughout the vanilla ice cream, and I think there's chocolate chips in it too. It's
Okay.
just a chocolate and caramel ice cream, but it's so good.
Right. I don't think we have that here, but I mean, I wouldn't look for it, so.
Of course, Matt.
And Paige says, Anne, I saw your book haul today, and now I have the song I'm Really Going Out With Him stuck in my head. Is she really going out with him? Gosh, I did not read that correctly. And I also do not recognize the song.
I can hear it in my head, but yeah.
And Ellie says, mint chocolate chip or Rocky Road.
Yum. Rocky Road is good too.
Jamie says, mint chocolate chip.
So people, I feel like you either love mint or you hate mint.
Yeah. And Wendy says, just read something really sad in Theo Golden. I feel gutted. Aw.
No.
Em says, I have some vanilla ice cream in the freezer, but my fave is butter pecan or anything with nuts and caramel. Yes.
Yum.
Yeah. I'll have some of Anne's. M's. Who is she? I was reading the next comment, that's why. And salted caramel. I'll have some of hers too.
I love salted caramel anything too.
And Tanya says Rocky Road. Paige says salted caramel.
Salted caramel's so good.
And Rachel, I'll take a Perkins blueberry muffin over ice cream any day.
Yes, they're so good. I'll do vanilla ice cream on a blueberry muffin.
Yeah.
So good. Fish food, yes. So good.
I've never heard of that.
It's basically like Moose Tracks or Rocky Road. It's
Okay.
the caramel and the chocolate again.
Okay. Lee says brownie Moose Tracks. And Katrina daughter said root beer float flavor, loves floats, but also the flavor.
Nice.
That's something my husband would like too. He loves root beer.
I love root beer.
Sammy is here. Hi, Sammy.
Sammy!
And Jamie, you all make me want ice cream.
Good.
It's all Lucy's fault.
Now y'all can feel my pain.
Katrina says, got ice cream from Culver's, chocolate with Andy's mints.
Culver's has such good ice cream. It's not ice cream. What is it? Custard.
Okay.
Culver's has custard. Do y'all have Culver's in Canada?
No.
No? That's sad.
No.
Y'all missing out.
I've been to it, but when we're in the States. Sammy says, oh, we're talking about ice cream. Yum.
Sammy, what's your favorite flavor, girl? That's what we're asking. That's what we're talking about. Anna.
Mint chip and coffee chocolate chip.
Yummy.
I currently have the coffee one in my freezer.
Nice, Anna.
I wouldn't mind coffee ice cream. I can handle that.
Coffee anything, y'all.
I am drinking an iced coffee currently.
I am drinking this, which is basically an iced. It's a very bougie iced coffee in a can.
I'm very caffeinated at the moment, and
Same.
I'm thinking about getting another coffee later.
Shouldn't it? It's like 8 o'clock at night.
I've won free coffee at Tim's this week. So I got a hot coffee with my supper. And this actually came with supper.
I can't really say anything. I had a coffee at like 11 o'clock at night one time, so.
And then I still have coffee upstairs that needs to be drunk at some point. I have to use it up.
Yeah, right? It's wasteful to just let it sit there.
Right?
I'm with you, sister.
Yeah. And Jamie says, Katrina, Andy's mints are the best. See, I also don't know what Andy's mints are.
How long have you been allergic to chocolate?
Since I was, I would say probably 15. They found out that I was allergic.
You don't know what Andy's mints are?
No.
Do they not have them in Canada? Excuse me.
I've never heard of them. And Steve is here. Hello, Steve.
Hi, hubby.
So he read 4 3/4 pages of chapter 8 in Gregor the Overlander.
It's the same author that did the Hunger Games.
Okay.
Suzanne Collins.
Yep. So Whitney says mint chocolate chip is her favorite.
Woo-woo.
And Steve says favorite ice cream is strawberry or strawberry cheesecake, Oreo Rocky Road, and Java Chunk.
Yeah, he just loves ice cream.
Yeah.
That's
Sounds like it.
He loves ice cream.
Bethany says, I got a big scoop of Turkey Hill brand homemade vanilla and crushed 4 Oreos in it. It's gone now and the party is over.
Oh, sad. That sounds so good.
Jamie says there was a gelato that I recently had that was espresso flavored and it was amazing. Yeah, that would be really good.
I love gelato.
Also Tin Roof Sundae. It was my dad's fave, so we always had it growing up. That's something I've never heard of either.
I've heard of it, but I don't know exactly what's all in it. And what's in Tin Roof? Remind me, please.
And Anne says, Paige, now I have to look up that song. I didn't even know it was a song. Okay. I don't feel alone then.
It's an oldie.
I think it was a one-hit wonder. Okay. Mm-hmm. And Hannah is here. Hello, Hannah. Anne says, I drank 2 iced coffees today. I bought one, and when I got home from work, my husband had also bought me one. Nice. Nice. And Dina, I am reading Human Acts by Han King. King? I don't know. And Bethany, I think Tin Roof has chocolate-covered peanuts. Hannah says, I'm reading Max in the House of Spies by Adam Gidwitz for middle grade Marge. It's the group read. Unfortunately, I'm not really loving it, so I'm not sure what the rest of the book will be like. Oh, that's sad.
Too bad.
I
was interested in
Kristen. That one on your TBR?
What?
Did you have that one on your TBR for this month? No. Okay.
I was really interested in it, though, because Krista made it sound so good. So I'm sad that Hannah's not liking it.
Yeah.
But if Hannah doesn't like it, I probably will, because we're like opposites. We don't have the same reading taste at all.
Yep. That happens.
Because I love Divergent and she didn't like it.
And Jamie says, I miss having coffee all the time.
Pregnancy problems or post-pregnancy problems.
Yeah.
Breastfeeding problems.
Well, now that we're talking about coffee, I might have to go get my hot one because I'm getting cold.
Oh, no.
And M says, Tin Roof is vanilla and chocolate swirl ice cream with fudge and marshmallow and chocolate-covered peanuts.
Ooh.
Interesting. And Whitney asked, what are you not liking about it, Hannah? I haven't read it, but I am curious about it. And Jamie says, breastfeeding problems, more like it. Yeah.
Well, you're caught up in the comments, lady.
I am.
How many people are watching? Does it say? Can you
38.
see? Huh?
40. 40 is what it just says.
4?
40.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
Oh my goodness. That's amazing. I love it. I've never, that's intimidating, y'all. There's 40 people seeing me like this.
Well, we're going to shrink you down because we're going to go into a sprint. So it is 10 after. Let's go till, I only got a chapter read. Let's do 35 minutes. Let's go
Woo!
to 45. I know, we're going a little bit longer.
Kelly!
Okay, happy reading. Okay, everyone, that's the end of that sprint. Come on back.
Yay!
How did you do?
I think I read like 20 pages in Little House. Maybe not quite, maybe like 15. And then I read a chapter in Some Like It Scott.
Okay.
I'm buddy reading this with Em, and I don't know how far she is. So, Em, if you're there, how far are you? You should tell me. Or message me. That's fine too. Look at my little green stack. So cute.
Yes.
That's so cute.
Nice. I read quite a bit, but I don't know where I started.
Oh no.
Yeah. But I'm almost done.
Yay, is it good? Do you like it?
I do. Oh, and they had ice cream sundaes.
I want an ice cream sundae. I still want an ice cream sundae.
Okay, where were we? Okay, Tanya says, I liked Divergent until the last book with 70 pages-ish left. Why did the author do that? I'm still mad. Okay. Kelly. Hi, Kelly. I'm going to work on editing. And M says, me too, Tanya.
Nope.
So she's mad about book 3 of Divergent.
I liked it.
I have no opinion.
I know you don't. I don't like Tris though. So that's probably why I liked the.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Steve said there's a party.
There's a party.
Anne says hi to Kelly. Okay, so now Hannah's talking about the Middle Grade March book.
Yeah.
Matt something. It's weird. The main character has 2 little men who sit on his shoulders and annoy him and cause mischief. Things from folklore. But it's just strange to me. That does sound a little strange.
That is weird.
Steve said, the beautiful thing about this community is how you can come as you are. Anne said, Hannah, that is weird. I wouldn't like that either. And Hannah says, if it was just the historical part, it would be much better in my opinion. Yeah. And Gina just joined. I'm reading The Engineered Engagement by Erica Bish.
I think it's Vetch.
Vetch, yeah. And Tanya said, Em, that wasn't nice of the author to do that to us. I yelled so loud when I got to that part and my family came running. It's been years and I still feel mad about the ending. Okay. Tanya says that does sound weird, Hannah. And then Kay came. Hello,
Hi,
Kay.
Kay.
And Jamie came too. Hello.
Jamie Gordy.
And I know you just said what her first name was, and I do not remember.
Chrissy.
Okay. Hello.
Like Chrissy's Purple Library, yep. But she spells hers with a Y.
Okay.
And Chrissy spells hers with IE at Purple Library.
Right.
But it's pronounced the same.
Yep.
Chrissy.
And Grandma Susan made it to 21%. And Bethany got 3 chapters of The Last Bookshop in London.
Bethany.
And Tanya went from 24 to 31%. You made progress. Kat read 16 pages.
Kat.
And Kelly edited up 10 minutes of my video, 35 more minutes to edit. Yeah.
That's a mood. That's a whole mood.
Anne said I read 8 chapters, which was 30 pages.
Holy buckets.
Really good.
That's amazing.
And then Kelly says hi to Kay and Jamie. And Rachel got 30 pages, only 1 chapter left. So close.
You'll finish. You'll finish tonight, Rach.
And Kelly's saying hi to Chrissy. And Vanessa, I got here late and just read a couple paragraphs in The Atonement Child.
Hi, Vanessa.
And then Vanessa said hi to us and everyone.
Hey.
And Em says she stopped at page 45 in Little House.
Okay. I'll wait.
Are you ahead now?
I'm on page 68.
Okay.
So I will wait for you to catch up.
And so she wanted to finish The Red Pyramid and Murder on the Orient Express before going further. And she just finished Murder on the Orient Express that spring. Nice. A finish.
So satisfying to finish a book during sprints.
Yes. And Jamie, I didn't like the ending of Allegiant, but I understand why she did it.
I wasn't mad. Because I didn't like Triss. So I wasn't mad about it.
And Chrissy is saying hi to Kelly.
Kelly.
And Jamie's saying hi to Kelly.
Kelly.
And Steve got 7.5 pages, which includes finishing chapter 8 and starting chapter 9. Nice. And Jamie said hi to Chrissy. And Chrissy saying hi to Jamie.
Yay! Friends.
And Hannah, I've decided not to continue in the Divergent series. I just did not enjoy them.
Yeah, she didn't like. Mm-mm.
So page.
How you could? Did you read the first two, Hannah? Because I would be so like conflicted to not read the last book. Like I'd be like, well, I need to know what happens. So that's interesting to me.
Paige finished a chapter and started working on a video. Hannah thought all the characters were terrible.
I thought they were all terrible except for Four. Four is my man. I love Four.
Kay says hi to Kelly. Dina read 30 pages in Human X.
Nice.
M says, I'll read Little House next. And Hannah, yes, I read the first two. I slogged through is more like it. And Jamie, I just finished filming my February wrap up, so no reading done. Well, you got a video filmed. Now I have 2 videos to edit and get up this weekend.
Girl, you got this.
And Katrina made it to 29% and chatted with my daughter for a while. Nice. And Jamie says Hannah book 1 is one of my favorites ever.
Me too.
Yeah. Kay says trying to get Z to bed. Send prayers. Good luck.
Send help. Send help for Kay.
I'm not a big fan of dystopian, even though I've read a few and thought they were really good. And Hannah says it's so interesting because dystopian is one of my favorite genres.
That's why I can't believe she didn't like it. She loved the Hunger Games, though.
Again, I have no opinion. And Allie, I just finished watching a Father Brown episode with my husband, so now I get to read. Nice. And Kay wants prayers, help, coffee. I'll need one of those. Just one, not all 3. Jamie says, or all 3. And Em says, I love Father Brown.
Father Brown.
Hannah, I just read The Scorched Trials and really enjoyed it too and loved The Maze Runner.
Steve really liked The Maze Runner.
Nope.
Father Brown. I haven't read Father Brown yet.
No? I've watched a couple episodes, but that's it.
Holy cow.
Apparently. Jamie says, I've never watched it. And Jamie is asking, Hannah, have you read the Chaos Grid? And Gina says, I've only read the Hunger Games series, but I've heard there are other Christian dystopians that are good too. I would not be your source for that. I don't know who reads a lot of that. Like,
well, I don't know about Christian dystopian, but I know Thelestra would be your source for Christian fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't hear a lot about Christian dystopian.
No. Oh, we've got an answer. Hannah says, I have not, Jamie. Who is that by? Then Paige says, I was writing notes for a book. and had to spell independent. The only way I can spell it is with the song independent. Do you know what that means? I don't know that song either. You have all the songs.
What is it? The Miss Independent by Kelly Clarkson page? Is that who you're talking about, or which independent song? I don't know what you're talking about.
And Jamie says it's a Christian dystopian ideology by Lindsay Llewellyn. And Jamie is the one who reads Christian dystopian. Okay. And Paige says, please tell me you've all heard that song.
Paige, sorry, girl.
Apparently not. Well, Chrissy says every single time, so she's heard of it. And Tanya says, I like the dystopian genre too, but I'm only reading Christian or clean now. Any suggestions, please? Okay, Jamie, we need suggestions.
Hunger Games and Divergent are pretty clean, even if they aren't Christian.
Right. Okay, and Jamie says, I have read a few Christian dystopians. Most are around times where Christianity is illegal. In the Wilderness by B.R. Goodwin is a good one. And then Hannah says, I will have to look that up. I need to read more dystopian for Alma's challenge. Yeah.
Alma's challenge is tough this year.
Well, she has two going, sort of.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That woman is insane. Her and Cheryl, I don't know who reads more. They're both so organized, and like you too. I just think you're so organized with your reading journal, and here I am.
Well, yes and no. Because I'm not great at reviews. That's where I suck.
Oh no!
Suck. Because so this is my review section of my journal. Started well.
Oh no.
And then,
oh
no. Like it's really very hit and miss.
Nice.
I need to go back and figure out where I'm at. Because one of my goals was to review the book within a month of reading it. And I'm sure I've failed on a couple books. But, yeah.
I'm not good at doing reviews on Goodreads. I always put, like, in the comments, I'll be like, 4 stars, RTC, review to come, and then I never post a review.
Never go back.
I never do.
A lot of times, like, I'll mark it finished on Goodreads, and I don't put a star rating. Like, I don't color in any of the stars until I go and write the review, because I haven't written the review. Kind of reminds me, oh, I need to do that. But I was watching Becca from Books and Bujo today, and she's like, yeah, I don't do reviews. I just star read it. I'm like, okay, well, maybe. I don't know, because I like to go back and look and see, okay, like, what did I like about this book here?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and Katrina says, 1 second after is really good, minimal language. And Vanessa's asking, has anyone read Amish fiction? I've tried before and couldn't connect. I will try again at some point. What are your thoughts on it? I've read a few, not many at all. And I've enjoyed some and not enjoyed others. Like, it's really been hit and miss for me.
I have not read any Amish fiction, Vanessa. No. I'm sorry. I'm not really interested, if I'm being honest.
Mm-hmm.
It's not nothing against the Amish. Please don't come for me if you're Amish. I don't have anything against you. The genre doesn't appeal to me.
Yeah, like it really depends on, like, the book cover has to draw me in, and then I'll read. Okay, I'll try it, right? But I mean, majority of the covers, I'm like, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, they're also like Amish. The covers are very Amish, And that just doesn't draw me in. Like,
right? Yeah.
it's so mean of me. I feel like it's very shallow to be like, oh, this cover looks really Amish. I'm not interested. I feel like that's so shallow, but like, that's the honest truth, y'all. I'm just being honest with you. I don't know.
Yeah. Paige says, no, it's by Webby, I think.
I've never even heard of Webby, Paige. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's for the song. Okay. I was like, I don't know what she's talking about there. Jamie says another good one is Andromache.
Andromache. Andromache.
By L.E. Richmond. A dystopian retelling of Esther. And the other Jamie needs to hop off. I'll talk to you later.
Bye, Jay.
And Chrissy, the Light series was really enjoyable. It had its distinct Catholic faith, but is dystopian. I read all 5 books in like 3 days. Wow, that's impressive.
Chrissy! Chrissy was going to be my guest tonight, and then I had to tell her that my tooth hurts. So her and I are going to do it in a couple weeks instead.
So Jamie says, I love you all. Sorry I hit the enter button instead of the back button. That happens.
Bye, Jay.
Can you tell I'm from a music household? Yeah, apparently. And Katrina says, Black Autumn is the book the Homestead movie is based on. The cover with the movie poster is supposed to have the language removed and God brought into the story faster than a few books in. Okay. And Gina says, Animali? I don't know. It's a Christian dystopian novel that I've heard is good, but I haven't read it. And then Tanya says, thanks for the suggestions, y'all.
Oh, it's good that's what these sprints are good for, because even if like the host isn't familiar with the genre, someone in the chat's gonna have
know.
Yes. Probably. So that's why its community is amazing.
And Kay says, I had no idea RTC meant review to come. I was so confused every time I saw it somewhere. Yeah.
Okay. So much.
Gina says, I'm the opposite. I'm good at reviews, but I haven't updated my reading journal since January.
Yeah. I'm better at posting on Goodreads than keeping up with my reading journal.
And Hannah says, I will read Amish fiction every once in a while, but having grown up in the Anabaptist community myself, I find Amish fiction to be very a good amount of the time. Thank you. English is hard.
It is. Even as a former English major, I still struggle with words sometimes.
There's just certain words that you look at and like, I know how to say that, but how do I actually say it?
How do I pronounce it? I can read it in my head, but how do I get into existence?
Yeah. And Tanya says, I'm with you, Vanessa. I couldn't connect with it either. Hannah says, it doesn't touch on topics that actually happen within the Amish community. Leslie Gold is one of the very few Amish fiction writers that writes Amish fiction realistically, in my opinion.
Good to know. I love all the new friends in the chat tonight. It's very fun.
And Jamie, Calculated Series by Nova McBee is kind of a dystopian fiction. Book 1 is a gender-swapped retelling of Joseph's story in Genesis. Interesting. And Paige says that my mom loves the Bonnet series by Samantha Price. She hasn't stopped laughing.
Is that Amish?
Don't know. I don't recognize
I'm assuming because of the Amish bonnet, maybe.
Yeah, right? Hannah says, Jamie, that sounds really good. And Allie, I used to read a ton of Amish books. The only ones that really got me were Beverly Lewis. I've kind of moved on, though.
Yes.
And Vanessa says, Paige, thanks. I'll have to try her. Okay, and Jamie says, Calculated is not listed as Christian, but definitely has Christian themes.
Noted.
And Bethany is going to bed. Good night, everyone. Good night, Bethany. And Jamie said, the Last Light series by Terry Blackstock is kind of dystopian. Hey, I've read that one. Now, I have to say, I have loved Terry Blackstock for years and read like all her books, like kind of as they were being released. Some of them were before I started. But when that series was originally released, I was like, I don't know. I was not interested at all. Not at all. And then 2 years ago, or maybe last year, no, I think it was 2 years ago, I read it and I binged the series. I just fell in love with it. It's so funny. I was so put off by it for so long.
You're so funny. You were just put off because it was dystopian?
It just did not look interesting at all. Like it just sounded, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're living in blackout times and stuff, and it was weird. It sounded weird.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Funny.
Dina says, I usually only review books I don't like.
Oh my god. I actually love that, Dina. That makes me happy. I want to like go find your. Is it on Goodreads? Are you on Goodreads? You should tell me your handle because I want to go read all your reviews now. That's so great.
And Jamie says, I'm behind on my reading journal this year for sure. And Hannah says, Chloe at Always Books loves Amish fiction. I was wondering if it was her. I knew there was somebody that I watched, but so in case anyone is looking for Rex, yes, go to Chloe at Always Booked.
Wow, I didn't know that about her. I love Chloe.
And Jamie says, I read Amish books every now and then.
I'm not surprised. Jamie, what don't you read?
Right, she kind of reads it all.
What genre don't you read, Jamie? You guys, she sent me, if you were in my sprints last week when I was talking about how I love jambalaya so much, do y'all remember that? Where I was like talking about how I love authentic jambalaya. She sent me 4 boxes of Zatarain's jambalaya from Amazon in the mail. I was like, that is so sweet. She's like, if I can't cook it and send it to you, so this is the next best thing.
Yep.
I was like, that is so sweet.
That is really,
yeah. That was so thoughtful.
Mm-hmm. And Annie arrived. Hi, haven't read yet. No, that's okay.
Annie. What will you be reading?
And Hannah says, I have a reading journal for the first time this year, and it has been so fun to keep up with. Tanya says, got a lot of your recommendations added in Goodreads. Great suggestions. Yep, we'll just add to your Goodreads list.
Seriously.
And Tanya's laughing at Dina. And Dina has shared she is Nene53 on Goodreads. She's looking you up.
I'm so excited. I need to add you. I don't know how to. Nay.
And Annie says, modem has been out for 2 days, so no internet, catching up on everything. Oh, that's hard. No internet for 2 days. And Tanya's asking Dina, what is the last review on Goodreads so I can find you? Yeah. And JB says, I don't read horror and obviously erotica. Okay, JB.
Are you making fun of my unpopular opinions book tag answer? Genres that I don't read.
Obviously.
Editing Lucy here. I couldn't find you, Nene. Just so you know, it came up as no user available. So,
And Tanya says it is so hard to find people on Goodreads for me, anyways.
Nene Turner. Okay. That's probably.
And Hannah says that's pretty much where I'm at too, Jamie. I don't like do horror or spice, but we'll pretty much read everything else. And Dina says Nene Turner was the other page. Tanya says that was funny, Lucy.
Yeah, it's saying the same thing for Nene Turner. You might
I agree that it is hard to find people on Goodreads at times.
It is so hard. They're so like
even when I'm friends with somebody, right? Like, yeah. It's like, okay, well, what did they think of this? But then try to find them, and it's like, oh my gosh, like, yeah. And Annie's asking, can someone tell me what is a beach read? What is a beach read?
Or recommend a book that's a beach read, or
if you want a book, like a beach read book, like setting. Courtney Walsh.
Courtney Walsh.
Just for the summer?
Oh, that's
Is it any wonder? Is Nantucket is the series.
Is it any for any reason?
Maybe that one, yes. Well, I mean, they're all three of those series. Those
is this one? Is this one on a beach? Has anyone read it?
I haven't read it. I'm hoping to read that in June.
You are? We should buddy read it. We should buddy read it.
Because I need a book that's set or has summer in the title.
I wonder why. I wonder where you got that prompt from. I have no idea, Jeanette. I wonder who those genius brains were that gave that idea to you.
I don't know.
This is a cozy mystery series that takes place on a beach. Jeanette, who was asking? Annie.
Annie.
You're Jeanette. Oh my gosh. The antibiotics are making me loopy. Live and let try. This is a cozy mystery that takes place on a beach. It's so cute. So cute. Anyone else have beachy books to recommend?
Yes, if for any reason was the book I was thinking of. And then book 2 is it any, or book 3 maybe? No, book 2 is it any wonder? Are both set on Nantucket. Okay. And Jamie says, no, that is just really the only ones I don't read. So she wasn't making fun of you. Though I stay in Christian and clean books these days, I've pretty much given up on mainstream books. And Tanya says, for cozy read and nothing too heavy, Hope Harbor series by Irene Hannon. Yep, that's totally set around a beach a lot, or a beachside community. They're not on a beach, but. And Allie says, oh, I've read that. It was cute. Annie says, not a wreck, but a definition. Okay. And here we went with wreck. Something light and fun maybe would be a beach read.
Yeah. Something that it doesn't necessarily have to take place on the beach, but that's where my brain always goes. Maybe it's a book that you could read at the beach. You could just chill with the book at the beach. I think it's open to interpretation.
Heavy, right? Mm-hmm. And Jamie says, I'd say anything you would enjoy on the beach is a beach read. Probably about the beach or summer.
Light and fluffy too.
Yeah.
Not super heavy.
Mm-hmm. And Chrissy says, more books need tea pun names.
Chrissy, I think that you would like this series if you haven't, because it's about a girl who opens a sweet tea cafe on the beach. And I know you love your tea, Chrissy girl.
Yeah.
Chrissy loves tea.
And Hannah says, when I think beach read, I definitely think Debbie May Comer's books. Or Denise Hunter is another beach read author, in my opinion. Oops. And Allie, I'd say a beach read is something light, fun, and fast.
Mm-hmm.
And Vanessa says, Chloe, I just subscribed to your channel. Yay. Amy says, thanks.
Which one's Chloe? Wait, which one's Chloe?
Chloe's always booked.
Okay.
We were talking about. She's not here.
Okay.
Hannah, beach read is what I would consider a palate cleanser, something light with low stakes.
Mm-hmm.
Em says, hey, y'all, I needed a little nap. Hope to wake up before sprint's end.
Well, it is only 7:15 where she's at, so.
It's prime nap time after work. Katrina says, a mass-produced book, small in size, willing to lay open face down, and can get sand or water on it without freaking out.
I don't know if there are any books that I would be willing to get sand or water on. Unless they're horror or erotica.
But then you would not be reading them.
Just kidding. No judging.
Jamie says T.I. Lowe has some beach books. Some of hers are heavy, but she has a series that is just a light romance series. And Chrissy says, I do. Drinking my grandma's butterscotch now. These sprints are not helping my TBR situation.
Welcome
we
to
do best.
Welcome to Christian BookTube, Chrissy. This is where you'll find all the clean recs, though.
Yes.
Christian and clean recs. Says,
there's a series called Tea Room Mysteries that I'm in the middle of, and the whole series has tea pun names.
That sounds right up Chrissy's alley.
And Paige says, for a beach read, something light and funny. Yeah. And Annie says, something light seems right since the beach is usually noisy.
Yeah. These are really, 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 really light and cozy. I love them.
What's the series called?
It's called The Seaside Cafe Mysteries.
Seaside
by Bree Baker.
Does she have another series?
She has several pen names.
Oh,
She's got the Christmas Tree Farm Mysteries under Jacqueline Frost is the pen name. But this is the only one that has under Bree Baker, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you read many cozies, Jeanette? Not really, do you?
Not really. Like, I would say I've read quite a few Christy Barrett, like Squeaky Clean Mysteries. Like, I would consider that a cozy.
Okay.
It is a lot more, maybe more mystery than, but.
Yeah.
Or The Worst Detective Out There, but they're both Christy Barrett. I can't really say that I've read a lot of them. I definitely go to the suspense more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your romantic suspense.
Yeah. Except I've really become historical. I've read a lot of historical in the last.
You have been.
Yeah. I'm reading a suspense right now, actually, and not really enjoying it. It's like,
oh, no.
Yeah. Right?
Is that the Love Inspired one, or?
No, it's over by my chair. It's Canyon of Deceit by Diane Mills.
Okay.
Yeah. But we're also dealing with Russian bad guys. And as soon as you get Russian bad guys in a story, I'm like, I don't know.
Jeanette's like, peace out.
Right? Yeah.
No Russian spies, y'all. No Russian spies for Jeanette.
Not at all. I don't know. There's just something about it every time a Russian appears, and I'm just like, Why?
Dead.
I don't know. You know how there's not a trope you don't like?
Oh, there you go. Oh, I should have tagged you in that.
It's not considered a trope, but yeah, that is something I do not.
The Russian spy.
No, there's never any Russian good guys. They're always bad.
The reason they call it the Russian mob, y'all.
Right. And Vanessa, I love books with other books in them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or even just like any book theme setting.
Mm-hmm. Library.
Around the book. They talk about a book. I'm all good with.
The character likes to read. I always love those too.
Yeah. Hannah says, yes, Jamie. And Paige says, should change TBR to TBE, to be eaten.
Just binge it.
Allie says, live and let chai is already on my TBR. I thought it looked familiar.
Allie, it's so cute. I still have to read the last one in the series, but it's so cute. I love it.
Jamie says, I've read a few of those, but I wish they were all written by the same author.
Jamie. Yeah. Pen names.
I don't understand why you would have multiple pen names for different.
Well, I don't really get why this particular author does, but I know that there's I can't remember who it was. Was it Carla? She used to write Christian fiction.
Yeah, Carla Lorando. Yeah, she came up with a pen name.
She's going to be writing under another pen name, but it's under that pen name so that she can write smuttier stuff and more woke subject matter. So I think that's why she's got a different pen name, so that her Christian stuff is separate from her non. But like for this,
if you write the same type of stuff,
I don't understand that either.
Yeah, like I know, like if somebody's gone from like mainstream to Christian, they have changed their pen name, right? Because of it, to show that, like, you know, so you don't automatically pick up their other stuff and think, wait, what? But
But this is weird because literally I've read almost all of them in this series, and then I read one from her Christmas tree farm during Tinsel and Tales, and it's the same like writing style, and you know, like there's one's not like smuttier than the other, so like I don't understand. And she's got like 5 or 6 pen names, this author does.
That's
and
crazy.
they're all cozy mysteries that she writes. So
it's like a different pen name for each series, basically.
Yeah, it's so weird to me. Like genre. I don't get it. It's a good question. I never stopped and thought about that, but that's interesting. I'm very curious.
And Jamie says, I did not care for Kingdom Deceit. Okay, good to know. And I like Diane House has really been a hit and miss for me.
Good pep talk there, Jamie.
But I'm not, I mean, it is my audiobook, and I only have 2 audiobooks on my March TBR, so it's like, I'm not, that's why I'm reading the other one, right? Like, I'm at 68%, so I'm getting there. And I mean, at the point now, I need to know what happens. And Gina said, I agree. I was tempted to read Kingdom Deceit, and it sounded too intense for me once I read what it was about. Yeah. See, I was gifted this book. But,
well, that's awkward.
Well,
you'd be like, thanks for the gift. I hated it.
Actually. I mean, she gifted me quite a few books.
That feels so awkward. How would you have that conversation? Did you read that book I gave you yet? Yeah. Well, what'd you think? I hated it. Oh, well, you're
Actually,
welcome.
I wonder what she rated it, because I know she's already read it.
Oh. It'd be funny if she like hated it. She gifted it to you.
Well, she had 2 copies, is why she gifted it to me.
Oh, okay. Hopefully.
Oh, she gave it 4 stars.
Oh.
As of right now, I'm not.
Is it 3 right now? Would you say,
Yes.
or not even?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
No,
3,
I would say it's a 3.
I don't
Yeah.
think 3 is bad. I don't think 3 is bad. Just means you don't love it, you don't hate it.
Yeah, it's just not a book I'm going to encourage people to read.
Right. It doesn't get the Jeanette seal of approval.
And it doesn't stay on my shelf. Dina, I read a bit of every genre.
Mm.
And Tanya, I got that tea room for 2 on hold at the library just now. Thanks, y'all.
Yay! I need to add that. That sounds so cute, y'all. Tea room for 2.
Tanya,
And
Hannah
I still haven't
Blade.
been able to find Nene. It's very sad. My dogs are going nuts.
Annie said it was a question to enter a giveaway. Huh, interesting. Vanessa says, I'm also reading The Inklings Detective Agency by John R. Kelly.
What is that one?
The Inklings Detective Agency. And Jamie says, I'm talking about the Guidepost Tea Room books that has multiple authors.
Oh.
Okay. Steve says, love the pups, but every single time a little random noise goes by, they have to investigate.
Yeah, they're going kind of nuts right now.
Annie says, I put clean rom-com for the beach. Yeah. Jamie says, but I definitely don't get why Bree Baker uses all the different pen names. Yeah. Allie says, that's interesting and confusing. Yeah, it is. And Tanya says, how does that author's brain switch gears under the different pen name and different writing style and beliefs? That's odd and would be hard to do. Well, but I mean, like you're saying, like it was a similar writing style. So it's not even. And with the other author we were talking about, Carla, she's not writing under Carla anymore. Like she's completely switched. So she's not trying to keep them separate.
Nope.
Jamie, it just wasn't well written, in my opinion. Maybe it's a good thing I'm listening to it. Hannah says the Blease one is mind-blowing to me. Seems like it's all about money. Yeah, I don't know. Jamie says, I think Amanda liked it better than me.
Amanda cracks me.
Well, Amanda was the one who gifted it to me.
Oh, what?
Yes.
Oh, no.
But I got it when we met up in September. So, I mean, she gifted me quite a few books. So I don't think she will be offended if I unhaul it.
No, she's not the type that gets offended by
No.
those kinds of things.
Yeah.
Not even sort of.
Christy, when well-meaning family members are like, you read a lot, right? And then they gift you all your old trashy romances.
Yeah. Christy!
I have a friend who likes to read, but we definitely do not read similar. She reads a lot of cat cozy mysteries or biographies, and neither one I'm really that interested. And she's constantly, oh, I just finished the book here. You want to read it? And I'm like,
thank you.
No. I've picked a couple, and I'm like, yeah. But like a lot of the biographies are like, I don't even know who this person is. I don't want to read it. So I have said no to her now. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. I'm good. Like,
Yeah.
and Tanya says, true, Hannah. I personally couldn't do that. Yeah. And Jamie's asking, how are you liking the Inkling Detective Agency? Who was reading that?
I think that was Vanessa.
I'm like, yes, it was. Okay. Annie says, I read the first and last books of that Brie Baker series. It is a cute series. I just get burnt out on cozy sometimes.
Yeah. I get that. She's the first author I found whose cozies don't like bore me, because some of them seem a little slow and like the writing's just kind of subpar, and it's like, come on, let's just get to the death. Can someone just get murdered? Right. I want to get to the murder. I mean, not like that.
Somebody die.
Oh no. I meant, let's get to the exciting part, which is usually the murder.
Right? Okay, so Jamie says Julianne Lindsay, I think that is her real name, aka Brie Baker, writes exactly the same across all her pen names.
She does. I find it confusing. Like, why does she need all the different names? I don't understand.
Chrissy says, I mean, I love some cats, but yeah, me too, right? I don't love cats, but Allie says, one of the funniest things is how non-readers lump all the readers into one book. Yep. Oh, you're a reader. Here, have this.
Yeah. Oh, you like romance? You like romance? Here, read about this smutty. What?
One of my coworkers gifted me a book for my birthday. And when I first read like the back of it, like she's, raving about it, telling me all about it. And I'm just like, this does not sound like a book I would enjoy. But it was a short book. So I thought, oh, I'll try it, whatever. I read it. I absolutely loved it.
Oh my gosh.
And now I have continued the series. It was book one of his, it was Dear Mrs. Bird. And then I've read books 2 and 3, and she has not read them yet. I was like, you gave me, and you haven't even continued the series.
Oh no.
Well, now I can give you the other 2. Oh, Tanya, I'm cracking up. Yep. Someone die soon, please.
Seriously. Tell me you okay.
Just get to the murder.
2 Christmases ago, for Tinsel and Tales 1.0, I read one of the Hannah Swenson Christmas mysteries that I hadn't read yet. And I got literally, it's like, it was not that long of a book. It's a little over 300 pages, right? I'm on like page 225 and no one's died yet. And I'm sitting here going, how can you call this Christmas cake murder if no one has died yet? Like, you don't have very many pages yet for someone to die. And there's murder in the title. I was so upset.
Wow. And Vanessa says, I like it so far. I'm only in chapter 4 of the Inklings Detective Agency.
I thought it was Vanessa.
Bert. Murder. What happens to puppies and kittens?
Oh no.
I don't care about them. Bert, just don't tell Sue, okay?
The humans need to get murdered. The puppies and kittens.
Bert is one of my friends in real life.
What?
Bert is one of my friends in real life.
Oh. Hi, Bert.
Thank you for joining.
Yay.
Annie says, cozies have similar tropes and characters, so I feel they all hopped from one series to another. Yeah.
Probably.
Hannah says, my bestie got me Dear Mrs. Bird for my birthday once, and that's how I found the series. Yeah. Hey, I got it for my birthday too.
What is it? What's it about?
It's historical fiction set in World War II in London, England. London? I think it's London. And this series is actually called Emmy Lake. And so you're following Emmy Lake looking for a job. She gets a job at a magazine as kind of an advice columnist, but kind of by accident. And then it follows her through kind of her progression through. And it's really, yeah, it's life during war. Yeah.
It's on Kindle Unlimited.
Oh, really?
Yes. First one.
Yeah, it's currently a 4-book series. I don't know if there will be more because book 4 just came out last summer, so I don't know if there will be another one. I've read up to 3. And Amy, I hate when people give me a suggestion and say, you'll love it. And then I look up the synopsis and read the reviews. I'm smut. I would certainly not enjoy that. Tanya, yeah.
Yeah, I've had 2 people at work give me 2 big boxes of books that they unhauled. They're like, oh, Lucy reads. Here you go. It's all smut, woke stuff, left wing. I'm like, what? Am I not making it clear that I'm a Christian here? Like, what indication am I giving that I would like this?
I do not have that problem.
No, because you work at a church. You lucky thing, you.
Yes. And then we have a church library. And so, we'll go in every once in a while. And somebody's like, so what book should I read? Well, that one's good and that one's good. It's like, oh, I should try that one.
Seriously.
And Vanessa says, also apparently the Inklings were a real group that Tolkien, C.S. Lewis, Christopher Tolkien, and a lot of other real authors belonged to. They read their unfinished work to each other and got advice. Yeah, I've heard about that. And he said the best part of murder mysteries is catching the bad guys.
The murder.
He says, I love when the bad guys get caught too.
It's the murder.
I really enjoy it when we have the bad guy's perspective. And then but you don't know who they actually are and trying to figure out who they are and what they're doing, right? Like, why are they doing what they're doing? And
like in this series, have you read it yet? I'm sure you have.
Nope. I've only read a couple of Nancy Mel books.
It was about a 3.5 star. I might have rounded up, but yeah, it was. Yeah, you get the perspective of the bad dude in it. I haven't continued it yet, but I've heard she's hit or miss for people.
Yes, I read her, I think it was her debut book maybe years and years ago. And I wasn't a big fan. It was like, it was okay. I don't really care.
But the Casey Quinn?
Yes.
No. Yes, okay.
Yeah, it was Casey Quinn. I can't think of what the title is. But because it was when it was first released, so there were no other books. And then when the next one came out, I just didn't read it, right? But now that it's been a while, I do have the Quantico files on my shelf, which is like Nightfall, Firefall, I think. But I think I have to read one this year. I think it's on my 26 and 26, I think. Allie says, oh, those are all of my hooks. And Allie, I think I need to start Dear Mrs. Bird in the next sprint. Yes.
Allie.
Honestly, book 2 is better than book 1.
Allie, I'm so glad you're here.
And Hannah says, Lucy, I know you've just read Anne Frank too. There is a conspiracy theory that Anne's dad wrote the journals himself. I found that out a couple days ago. Yay, the internet. It's a conspiracy theory.
Conspiracy theories, blah, blah, blobbity, blobbity, blah.
Hannah says, Dear Mrs. Bird is fun.
Everybody should go subscribe to Allie's channel. She only has one video on her channel. It's from 5 months ago, but it's so good. So I think everyone should go subscribe and then peer pressure her to make more videos. Because she's such a natural on camera, and it was such a cute video.
Nice. Amy says, my coworker suggests a movie. She starts with, you'll love it. And she goes on and says it's about two gay guys. She's already lost me. Uninterested. I wonder why she thinks I would enjoy it. Yeah. Yeah. Tanya says, Amy, I start a movie on Roku and see that and I turn it. It happens often. Yeah. We were watching a TV show tonight and there was a missing child and his father, right? They thought the father had abducted and then it said, my husband. And it was like, wait, what? I'm like, oh, really? Like, why?
Cause woke, Jeanette. Cause woke.
Yes. Yeah. Chrissy, unpopular opinion, but I can't read books with murder unless maybe it's in a really good historical and it needs to happen. I'm a massive scaredy cat. Ellie says, oh, thanks, Lucy. I need to work on getting a new one out.
Booktube newbie tag is a good place to start, girl.
Hannah says cozy mysteries are good for murder because you never care about the person who dies.
Oh no. Just so long as someone's murdered.
Chrissy, subscribe to you, Allie. Jamie, subscribed.
Yay.
Gina says, one of my cousins suggested a romance movie, and I looked it up since it had Miles Teller in it, but it was about choosing a partner for the afterlife heaven, basically. I was like, no, thanks.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Allie says, thanks, guys. Oh, and Tanya subscribed to Allie, too.
Yay.
Have to go check her out.
I watched her video. I was like, why aren't there more? I want more. She's so cute.
Okay, well, we should read.
I wasn't going to say anything. Hello, chat with
I
y'all.
need to finish my book. And I have what?
I wonder if Emma's going to wake up and read more in Little House, or if she's asleep for the night.
I have 20 pages left.
You got this.
Yes. Okay, so it is 1:45.
I need to get something to drink. I'm thirsty.
Okay, we're going to read till 10 after. So
yay.
Whatever that is.
25 minutes.
Normally I can do it, but right now I'm like,
I love you. It's been too long since we sprinted together, Jeanette.
Happy sprinting. Okay, that is the the end of the sprints for the night. And I finished book number 2 in here. I wasn't sure if I was going to because my husband came down and it was like, sure, now you want to talk to me. You're supposed to be sleeping. But I did finish it.
Yay!
And it ended on a good note because the book 1 kind of ended with a little bit of a cliffhanger that I had to continue on to book 2, but this one like ended nicely that, you know, I will continue, but because I got to read the rest of it, but I don't have to continue.
I read 25 pages and some like it, Scott.
Good for you.
It's cute. It's very cute.
Set in Scotland, I assume?
Yeah, it's about a girl. She's a travel writer or blogger or vlogger.
Okay.
And she goes to do a piece on this really famous like mansion, castle, hotel, something. And the dude is grumpy and she's sunshine. It's really cute. It's cute so far. I like it. Hi, Becky.
So Hannah says, Gina, I heard about that one. I've heard from a Christian worldview. It's actually kind of sad because it didn't have the hope of heaven. And Hannah left to go lay her little guy down. If he stays down, I'm going to bed too. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Thanks for being here, Hannah.
And Kat headed out. Thanks for the sprints. Have a good night. You too, Kat. And Tanya, I'm going to bed too. Good night, everyone. Thanks for the sprints. Grandma Susan, thank you for the sprints. Thanks for coming. Amy, going to bed now too.
Good night, Amy.
And Jamie said, I'm soon going to have to go to bed, although it sounds like I'm going to be sleeping in a war zone. The fun of living near a major army training base. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
And Jamie, where did I? Wow, I made it to page 65 of Little House.
Yay! She's almost caught up.
And Allie, I did in fact start Dear Mrs. Lion.
Yay!
Dear Mrs. Lion. Dear Mrs. Bird, maybe?
Dear Mrs.
And
Bird.
I can tell I love it. Her personality is awesome. Annie out 19% in The Catter Street Hangman by Anne Perry. And Chrissy read a chapter and a bit of Brood Awakening by Pepper Basham.
Chrissy! Twins! Pepper Basham! Twins! We're both reading Pepper Basham.
M says, thanks for the sprints, ladies.
Yay.
Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.
You too, Em. And Vanessa, I'm almost at the end of chapter 4.
Yay. Everyone go. Emma's sprinting tomorrow night, everybody. And she's going to have a guest. So I think it's been Victoria from Hot Cocoa and Books is going to be your guest. So you should all go. I'll be in the comments because I have the night off. So
nice.
Yay. I hardly ever have Thursdays off anymore.
Yeah. So. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's an Ellie meant Dear Mrs. Bird. That's okay. It happens. And Jamie loved Some Like It, Scott. Dina saying goodnight. Paige is saying goodnight.
Good night, Paige.
Vanessa saying goodnight. Sleep well. You too. Chrissy, I know. I really need to read that one.
It's really cute.
And Chrissy, I love Victoria. Nice.
It's pretty sweet.
And he says, thanks for the sprints. I'm not going to bed, but I will read more and eat. Wasted time waiting for the Spectrum guy to show up tonight. Threw off my schedule. Good night, all. Aww.
Those Spectrum people.
And Steve said he got 1.5 pages. You got something. Every page counts. And Em said, my guess will be Cher. Hope to see you there.
Why did I think it was Victoria? Was it gonna be? Was it originally gonna be? Victoria? M?
And Vanessa is asking what channel. It is M right here. M's books are everywhere. Who's printing tomorrow?
Oh, that is Cher. It looks like Vanessa. It looks like Victoria, but that is Cher. It looks like Victoria. I thought it was Victoria, but that's Cher. It looks like Victoria with the bangs.
Steve said, "I'd love to have one more sprint." Well, it's not happening, Steve. Not with me. It is 11:15. I need to go to bed.
Yeah, you're already up late.
Yeah. And M said, "No, I was going solo."
You were originally gonna go solo.
Okay.
Share. Yay. Nice. Shares too.
Okay, well, thank you everyone for joining. And how are you feeling now? Is it kind of pain weaned it down, loosened?
It's better. I think I'm gonna take some more meds before I go to bed, and then I'm due for my antibiotic as well. So, and then I'm gonna sleep, I think.
Good idea. Do you work at all tomorrow?
No.
No. Okay.
I was supposed to work like a short 11:15 to 5, but someone offered to take it so that I could just take it easy.
Yep. Good.
I'm supposed to take my mom grocery shopping tomorrow, so that's one little outing that I will do, but I think it's filled enough that shouldn't be a big deal, but yeah.
Fine. Allie says, "Steve, take over Lisa's channel."
Vanessa, I will share the broadcasts on my community tab, so you should be able to find it that way.
Yes.
So just go to I'll do that right now so that y'all can find it easy.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's going to share that, and I'm going to sign off for the night. So thank you for joining.
Thank you for hosting tonight. I really appreciate you.
Hey, I got what I needed to get read, so we're good.
It was super thoughtful of you to step in for me. I appreciate it.
Not a problem.